I needed some.
Yep.
What? You know what we on to do
Mm.
every time we're
There we are.
doing this Moby Mitchell show. We ought to
Okay.
be drinking bourbon.
No, day drinking.
Day drinks.
Is that what you're saying, sir?
Yeah, that's what we ought to be doing.
All right, then. Maybe so.
Go to, if I'm trying to get on Facebook. I can do it now. I think I see. Come
We got 1 minute.
Okay. Well, we might be fiddling with this for a while during
That's
the
all
first
right.
section of the show.
Hey,
Oh,
we have
There I
been
am. What?
we've been late to the show before, haven't we?
How about it, Moby? Look at that. How about it, Moby? Good day, everyone. That's us, isn't it?
Yep.
So I'm up. I think I'm good to go. What else do I need to do?
You
What I
just
haven't
need to
done, I need to do.
put on a happy face.
Oh, I got a happy face.
But 30 seconds to
Oh,
go.
wait a minute. I'd like to put. Where's the pictures of us? There we go. Boom. Boom. Something was dinging.
All right, then.
My dinging was going off.
Here we go.
What? Come on, man. Be tough. Shh, be quiet. Everybody, be quiet. Yeah. Shh, everybody. Shh. Wow.
How about that?
I like that. I do. That's a good one. You know, rock and roll, everybody.
Well,
Okay, I know it's
I'm done good, man. I'm done
Hello,
good.
everyone. This is the very mellow and heartfelt Moby and Mitchell broadcast extravaganza. Yeah. Hey, Steve.
Hey, man, how are you? How was your weekend?
Oh, I'm fine. What happens, man?
How was your weekend?
You know, it was really good. Yeah. I honestly didn't do a gal darn thing. Sat around here at the house with Mary Beth and Grace. Grace went to work. Couple. It's kind of neat watching your daughter go off for. Bring home that money, honey.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. You get your butt on out there and bring home that money. Don't be talking to them boys now. God, I love that child.
Yeah.
And 18 years old now and working a 7-hour shift today at Hot Topic is the name of the store.
She's a
Hot Topic
she's a
in
go-getter.
Hot Topic in North Point Mall. Go walk in there somebody today and say, hey, which one of y'all's Grace? That'd really freak her out, wouldn't it?
It would.
You know, wear your Halloween costume, walk into that Hot Topic store and say, well, is one of y'all Grace? It'd be funny.
Yeah, that would blow her mind.
Well, she wouldn't think. Matter of fact, she'd give me grief about it when she got home. Oh my God.
Yeah. Dad, I roll.
I know, God, no, it wouldn't be like that. It wouldn't be a loving dad. I remember Jonah came home from school one day when he was, I don't know, 5 or 6 years old, 6, 7 years old. He said, Dad, because I'd been talking about him on the radio that morning and about a girl on the bus that he liked, that he didn't know. She didn't know he liked him. And I was talking about it, and Jonah came home from school, and he said, because a lot of people's listen, even that age, you know. And he said, Dad, you humiliated me today. I didn't even know he knew the word humiliated. Well, that was a big one. That made me aware of the fact that I had to be conscious of that and respect that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boy, it was tough. So I did. I did it. I was right. He was right. How was your weekend, by the way?
It was good, man. I didn't do anything. I stuck around the house here.
Played with the dog.
I played with the dog. It rained on Saturday. It was a good day.
Boy, it was a big rain too.
Yes,
and
sir.
Mary Beth kept looking down in the basement just to be safe.
You have that problem.
We have had floods down there. You have that problem?
I do not have a basement, so I'm good.
Well, you need a damn basement, Steve.
I'm a slab guy.
Why did you buy that dump with no basement in it?
Damn. Works for me. No, it's I have another kind of water problem. I have a pool in my backyard because of the way the water,
you don't really have a pool.
No, the way the water drains. And
if you had a pool, you couldn't keep me from coming.
I know the way the yard shapes, it kind of comes right in the middle of the yard, and then it kind of sits there for a while.
How long does it sit there?
Oh, a couple of hours. And
Oh,
then
really? That's not like a
it's
few
not so bad.
days.
No, no,
Okay.
no.
Well, a couple hours, you can handle a couple hours. Suck it up.
Mm.
Does Roxy get out and roll in it? If you let her out, would she go jump in that pool?
She doesn't get out too much during those days in the backyard.
Would she though? Would she get in the water? Because that's like fresh water. That's not like a mud hole out there until she gets in it.
I learned my lesson one time. That's all it took. One time.
What happened? Tell me about it. What happened?
Well, I had both dogs over here one day, and I had made the mistake of letting them out to do their business after a rain.
After a rain.
And they were, it was one of those emergency bath days, where it's like, you're not getting back in the house unless you
so we got muddied up, didn't we?
Oh my God, all over. So
it's easy for me to laugh at that.
I know. Two dogs need a bath right away. So.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah,
all right. Well, anyhow, happy Monday, everybody. Mitchell wrote up here. It's Monday, October 26, 2020, with Moby and Mitchell.
That's us.
That's pretty self-apparent, isn't it? Yep. All right, everybody. Yay. So, we did, Mary Beth. Well, actually, she just went with me. And I'll tell you the story in a minute, because to me, it's kind of funny. To anybody else, it wouldn't be. To be kind of pitiful, to tell you the truth. But I went to vote on Friday afternoon, and Mary Beth went with me. She had already voted, but she went with me to keep me from looking, keep me from tripping up and falling there in the middle of the polling place. God Almighty, getting older is a bitch. But in any event, when I went, I've had this. I'm gonna talk about stuff. I don't want to. I can imagine being back in my 30s, in my rock and roll days, talking about this kind of stuff on the radio. Matter of fact, somebody told me back then, Moby, you know what? In your 60s, you're going to be talking about this on the radio. I said, bull hockey? No, hell no. I'm going to be talking about the parties I was at last night. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. What?
While you're sitting at Cracker Barrel in the rocking chair. Yeah.
Yeah,
talking about it.
That ain't the old Mob. No. Oh, boy. But anyhow, I had my hips replaced, both of them, a few years ago. And in the result of that, I got a walker, like you see in a goddamn nursing home, had a walker. But I had the hips replaced. I needed it. And it wasn't but just for a few days that I needed it. And they gave me one to bring home. And it's down in that basement that you don't have. Mm-hmm. So every time I'm going to vote, I put that in the back seat of Mary Beth's car, and she drives. Mm-hmm. And when we pull up to the polling place, she'll park the car and get out and walk around and bring out that walker. And then I'll walk from her car to the polling place. And there's buddy, man, I can't imagine standing in line for 2 hours, but whatever. So he comes out and he faces me and he starts looking over his shoulder, backing up, motioning me toward him. And he walked me right in to the ballot box, to the place, right up where I showed him my driver's license. They handed me a stylus and a card that you stick in the poll. What do you call it? The place where you vote. Mm-hmm. Oh, hell, you know the thing. Come on, man. but
Uncle Joe, come on, Uncle Joe.
But I sat there at the ballot box and I was looking up at the poll. I was looking up at the ballot on the screen, and a feeling came over me that I'd never experienced in all my years of voting. And I never miss an opportunity to vote. And Steve, you're the same way, right?
Amen. Yes, sir.
If you've got an opportunity for your voice to be heard, a small voice, albeit, as an American, you should get out and vote. You should make sure you're registered. You should go vote on election day. Or nowadays, this is weird. There's so many people voting so far in advance. Got tens of millions of people have voted already.
Yes.
Well, we're one of the advanced voters too. Or matter of fact, a family of 3. This was Grace's first time to vote. And she said, I'm not going to tell you who I voted for. I said, no, it's good. Don't. You are under no obligation to tell me or anybody else who you voted for. But I was sitting there at the poll, and I looked up at the screen, and there was Trump and Pence. And below that was Biden and Harris. And I just sat there and looked at them. I'd never had that feeling come up. I mean, there was no doubt how I was going to cast my ballot, but it seemed somehow different this time. Somehow it seemed more important. And I sit there and looked at it, and I was proud to be sitting there looking at it with my stylus in my hand when I reached up and punched Trump. And it just made me feel good about doing my role for America because that's about all I can do. Go vote there, Grandpa. Shut up. But do you know what I'm saying?
I do. Yeah.
Is that stupid?
No, it's sentimental, and that's okay, dude. That's all right.
I felt really, really proud to be an American and have the liberty to cast my vote when it was time to cast it in advance this time.
It's quite all right. It could, because there's a lot going on, man. There's a lot on the line.
Boy, no kidding. And I know that's true.
Things we've talked about here on this radio show here for the last several
Moby
months.
And Mitchell broadcast extravaganza.
Yeah, it's things that have
never been up for grabs before.
Yeah.
Socialism, Marxism, capitalism, patriotism,
family.
Yeah. I wonder if Marxists and those people, they love their families too, though. Providing for them is a different thing, though.
Mm.
You think?
Mm.
Oh, Linda, Laura Morrell Crowder. I was talking about back when I was a young disc jockey and partying and yeehaw, and people said you'd be talking about your hip replacements.
Yeah.
Mm. And Linda said,
that's so funny.
She said, I'd have never believed it. Me neither. And that ain't that funny.
No,
but
it ain't.
I'm still here.
Well,
I still love my broadcast partner, and I love anybody that takes the time to listen to us for 2 hours every day. Amen.
Amen, brother. I've got an artificial something or other too. So
you got a knee.
I got a knee. Yeah, I'm proud of my knee.
Your knee's perfectly okay, and you've exercised a lot. You've kept yourself in better shape than I have. I think it's self-evident that I'm a little lazier than you are. Mm-hmm. And I'm not proud about that, and neither is my wife, because my wife sees you and me together here at the house or wherever we're at. We're not like a big promotion. We're not emceeing a concert or anything, but we have back in the day.
Yeah,
but she looks at the two of us. She said, Moby, Mitchell's, God, let's see, 5 years older.
I'm 5 years older.
5 years older, and could kick your ass. I said, well, yeah, he might, but he wouldn't.
No.
Yeah, he's my friend. Whatever.
I couldn't kick your ass, nor would I kiss your ass. How's that?
Right. And you know what?
That's a good friend right there.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to. You know what? I got a lot of respect for you, boy.
Well, thank you.
Oh, you bet. And I have respect for you too, Moby. Fine.
Yeah, okay, fine, whatever.
Oh, boy. You know what? Do you like Miranda Lambert?
Love Miranda. God, I love
Miranda
her.
Lambert. She is so spicy, and boy, I tell you what, I love her a lot.
I was hoping you would bring her up today.
Were you?
Yes.
You may try to hook y'all up.
No, it's too late, man. Too late.
You're too old for her.
No, well, yeah, I am.
I mean, you know what? I think she'd like you. I think she'd like me too. I saw her one time. I've never met her. Have you?
I have met her once. She's just as down to earth as could be. Yes,
I get it. Country is a gourd dipper. Yes,
yeah. And great tattoos, by the way.
Yeah. But she over this weekend. You know how she is with her pets, her animals. God, she loves the Mutt Nation, whatever they call it.
Yes,
she loves her pets. But she had a dog named Waylon, and Waylon died this weekend.
Man.
And Miranda, imagine how that lady is. Bless her heart, Miranda, buddy, man. Are you with me? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I know. That may be what drove Blake away. Who knows? Because her love for her animals.
Dogs. It's me or the dogs, Miranda. Well, there you go.
and I love her for that. And that's her passion. So good for Miranda.
Oh, good for her. No. Yes, good for her. She'd had Waylon for 13 years.
Wow.
I don't know what kind of dog Waylon was, but I bet money that it wasn't a purebred. I bet money that it wasn't an AKC registered anything.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a mutt.
Yeah. It was a mutt named Waylon.
Yeah.
That Miranda had loved for 13 years, and it died this weekend. It made me sad when I read it.
Well, bless her heart. And I really mean that the right way.
Really bless her heart.
Yeah.
Oh.
Looking out for the animal. And you know, a lot of people talk the talk. Well, she is walking that walk when it comes to looking out for the animals.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, Laura Morrell wrote again about the who'd have thought it, that kind of thing she wrote. She says, I love it though, and I'll keep following. And that's different than being on a radio show, isn't it? We're not, they don't listen, folks don't listen to us now, they follow us. And in so doing, end up listening to us, right?
Mm-hmm. Same following, listening, same concept. Yes.
Got my vote in on Saturday.
That's what the kids say today. Sorry, I have fun saying that.
You gotta go ahead. What?
I have fun saying that today. You know, that's what the kids say today. They follow us.
Okay, yeah.
Instead of listening.
I get you. And Grace follows people on Twitter and on whatever the hell. Yeah, but anyhow, Laura Morrell Crowder, she said, I want one question, maybe. Have I back to old men, old rock and rollers, back to our rock and roll days, Steve?
Who you talking?
All through the country days and all that?
Are you talking to me?
Both of us.
Oh, okay.
She said, I want one question, maybe. Have either of you heard either party tell how will the lives of rural, uninsured Georgia lives be improved? I love my woods, etc., but no public transportation, no fiber optic lines. I'm poor but proud. Well, you didn't get an answer from either one of us. That just gets a hell yeah.
Yeah.
Poor but proud. Good for you.
Yeah, there's no fast. That's that's a big deal. You live way out yonder. You don't have fast internet.
No, well, I think you will have though. I don't think it's a matter of fact. I don't think it's going to be long until you do have.
Well, you know, there's a big stink because AT&T recently killed off DSL to many of those very rural communities, kind of leaving them stranded. So there's a big stink about that here recently.
Yeah, but again, you know, this is the days of modern technology that we would never have dreamed of before, and I think everybody, top of the Rocky Mountains to Death Valley, everybody's going to have high-speed internets eventually.
Eventually, it's going to say.
But I think eventually is soon. I wonder if I know they're working on it, but I wonder if this is 2021. By the end of 2022.
I would say 5 years because it takes.
You're a pessimist, asshole. Let me rephrase that. You're a pessimist asshole. What? What you are?
That's actually pretty funny what you just did there. You did a little switcheroo. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, you got that, didn't you?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, dude, I'm brilliant. What I bring to this table, boy, man, I tell you what. And pretty, God knows.
Yeah.
You too, Steve. Pretty.
Yeah.
Handsome, man. Hey, you know what? We can't play copyrighted music on this program, and that is my least favorite part of it. I love doing this. Sitting in here with Steve, you, man.
Yeah.
And you like it too. We have a good time together. We laugh, we cut up, we kid, we talk politics, talk morality. We talk a lot of stuff, but we can't play damn music. We can play things that I've written because it's not necessarily copyrighted. And so we can play that. And matter of fact, we're going to probably later today. Just guess. And I sent Steve a couple earlier.
Yep.
My old beautiful pieces. But I want to get to a place where, if we give them money, we could. I mean, I'd like to get on the Moby Mitchell Facebook extravaganza here and play a Led Zeppelin and Ernest Tubb set. And then the first hour of the show, and then the next hour, we'd throw in little Flatt and Scruggs and Molly Hatchet. What do you think?
What's that first hour again? Led Zeppelin and
Ernest Tubb.
That would be an interesting mix.
And you don't think Flatt and Scruggs and Molly Hatchet would be?
I think it's less of a stretch from Flatt and Scruggs to Molly Hatchet than it is Led Zeppelin to Ernest Tubb.
Oh God!
I can see this, but
wouldn't that be funny?
That would be funny, man. It sounds like really bad college radio.
Yeah, Robert Plant going, There was a disturbance in the forest. What just happened?
Oh, that's funny.
I know. And Ernest Tubbs dead, so it wouldn't bother him none.
Oh God.
Okay. Ernest Tubb, big hit Ernest Tubb. Steve, do it. Tell me, without typing anything on your computer, Ernest Tubbs' biggest hit.
None.
No.
None.
I'd waltz across Texas with you.
No.
You remember that? Do you remember that song? I'd
No.
waltz across Texas with you.
No, don't know any Ernest Tubbs.
You do, but that is an Ernest Tubbs song. You do understand that what I just did was give you the answer to the question that I asked. Ernest Tubbs' biggest hits was "Waltz Across Texas with You."
I'm sorry, I was looking at something else.
Obviously, you were. I hate that.
I'm
when
producing.
You lose your attention.
I'm thinking 2 minutes ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I got it. It's damn near break time.
Yeah, it is.
Have we done anything worth?
Yeah, we have actually.
Y'all can. I love it when people Facebook post to us. What is that? What do you have? What you call that? I love it when people contribute on this.
It's a call to comment.
Okay, on the comment. Thank you. Yeah. I love it when you comment on Facebook, and I can actually read it myself and then share it with the rest of the dozen people that are listening.
And you're discounting all the people listening on fistfulofradio.com.
You know what? I do that. And I'm sorry for doing that, but you're right. I do.
So you put all them together. There's tens of people listening.
Do you ever think we've been to a day where there were dozens?
On a windy day, yes.
That would be good. On a windy day. Oh, who's got a birthday today, Steve? 2 famous people got birthdays today.
Who dat?
Okay, you're buying a vowel. Pat Sajak.
All right.
74 years old today, and been doing this Wheel of Fortune for 40 odd years.
Wow.
Is that not true?
Wow, I guess. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Alexa, how long has Wheel of Fortune been on the air?
Wheel of Fortune has been on since 1983.
83.
Over the course of the show,
Alexa, stop. Go away.
She just goes on and on.
Well, she don't know when to shut up. Every other woman I ever met was that way.
Stop it.
But anyhow, Pat Sajak's birthday today, 74, and a year behind him.
Yes.
A year behind him. Hillary Clinton is 73 years old.
Wow.
I hate that woman. She thought she could be president. You know what? She's smart, buddy.
Oh yeah,
boy, is she smart. There's no doubt she's smart, but she's evil.
That was the word I was fixing to throw out.
Where in the Bible does it say that the Antichrist is a guy?
You're correct.
Huh?
Yeah,
I'm just saying. I made you think, didn't I?
Yeah, you've got something.
So you're shaking your finger in the. I'm thinking about you, Moby. Hey, you hit the nail on the head there, Moby.
Yes, you did, and you've also got something up over there that's causing you need to turn the mic down that you had up over there.
What if I did this? Wait a minute. How about now?
All right, you're good now.
Is that
so,
better?
Yeah. So you're right.
Evil.
Evil
woman.
Yeah.
Evil woman.
She must have
right.
She must have a ton of dirt on a ton of people around Washington.
Oh, like Bill with the goats, that picture?
Yeah. for them to
wait, that was funny. Were you listening to me?
Yes.
Bill, a picture of Bill with the goats. Yes, Bill, I'll live in the White House with you.
For them to have escaped all these years, it's just mind-boggling.
We're gonna play what was it, Hillary for President? We have played that before, haven't we?
We have, yes.
Well, today's Hillary's birthday. You know, of the Moby songs we could play today, we should play that.
You know, we should call an audible and do that instead of playing the next 30
you agree
years.
today's Hillary's birthday?
Yeah.
So, do you have it?
I do.
I sent it to you.
I'm going to search for that here in the next few moments. Here,
well,
okay?
You can't go online and find it.
No, I've got it in my category
that
of
I've
stuff
sent to you in
over
the
here.
past.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Well, we should do that. It's Hillary's birthday.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Miss Hillary.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Because that's
devil.
That would be a good thing for today.
Okay, what's cause it's her birthday and we love her. Lord, we've just rambled on and on here.
Yep. Okay, so now we're really going to stop.
Facebook. Make a comment on Facebook, gang. We want to hear from you. We know you're there. Don't hide from us. Okay, go ahead, Steve.
We're going to stop now.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Fine.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, wait a minute. Me or you?
What'd you do? That was you.
That's correct. It was me. Now it's gone. Back in 2 minutes on fistfulofradio.com.
CBD, you hear about it all over the place. There's signs on every corner telling you to get CBD at this place. Well, I encourage you to get CBD from the right place, and the right place is the Georgia Hemp Company in Sandy Springs. They've been around since long before this big CBD boom got going, and they source their products from the best places in the country. The tinctures, the oil, bath bombs, great CBD products just for you, available in Sandy Springs, and they will ship to you wherever you are. Just use the promo code RICH10 at checkout. It's called the Georgia Hemp Company. The Georgia Hemp Company, located at 290 Hildebrand in Sandy Springs. Again, the promo code RICH10 at checkout at thegeorgiahempcompany.com.
Dry waterproofing. It's not dry till it's ever dry. If your basement's damp, don't take a chance.
Call EverDry Waterproofing.
If your crawl space is wet, one call and you're set.
Call EverDry Waterproofing.
Call EverDry today. We make the moisture go away. Go to EverDryAtlanta.com. Okay. EverDry Waterproofing. It's not dry till it's ever dry.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is Billy Brew. Join me along with Rich Sullivan on The Opening Act with Sully and Billy, weekday mornings from 7 to 9 right here on fistfulofradio.com.
I be digging that music right there, baby. I'm telling you, I like that crap.
It's that kind of Monday anyway.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm in a good mood. There's apparently several people listening and posting on Facebook, and thank you for doing that because I enjoy the Facebook posts. Yeah, because to me that's me interacting with y'all. That means a lot to me, and you could probably tell it means a lot to me by how often I mention that. But I can't help it. It's important. This interacting with an audience. But let's see what come across there. Richie Pereira says, "I'm at a loss for words. Thank you." And he also says, bored, call a woman's rights group and ask to speak to the man in charge.
That's pretty funny, actually.
It is pretty funny, actually. What else is here? You can't play music. Can I? We're going to play a Moby song here in a few minutes. It's very appropriate because today's Hillary's birthday. And we think she ought to be locked up. Boy, at the rallies, the Trump rallies in 16, you know, they'd be chanting because he was running against Hillary, right? And they'd be chanting, lock her up, really, right? And so the song I wrote is Hillary for Prison, but I think it's funny. Let's see, bored. I call a woman's rights group. I did that. Wait a minute. Let me look ahead. Where's my corn cob pipe and shotgun? Baby, no. Corn cob pipe like Snuffy Smith.
That's pretty funny. I sure do. Yes, I do.
Okay. Ooh, Lordy. Well, we played our commercial break there. That's good.
Yeah.
That's revenue for lovely Stefan. Let's see here. Oh, Jason Aldean and his family. Do you like Jason Aldean? I've never met him.
Yeah,
he's from down in Macon. You met him?
I've met him one time. Yes, I kind of like him. Yes.
I think I'd like him because, buddy, I love the way he sings. God Almighty, the songs he sings. He's a star. There's no doubt he's a star, and was on the stage last in that Las Vegas shooting a few years ago.
Yeah.
Scared the hell out of him and his wife that was also there. Man, high-powered rifle from the upper floor of a hotel shooting down across the crowd in Las Vegas. Holy cow.
Mm-hmm.
How scary. And again, lots of people, victims of that son of a...
And scarred him for life, for sure.
Jason, yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you there's not a day goes by that doesn't cross his mind.
Yeah.
Him and his wife. But how lucky are you? You're alive. Everything's okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, everything's not okay, but at least. But I wasn't going to talk about anything evil like that. I was going to talk about Jason Aldean and his family getting ready for Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, I got your attention now. They plan for a Tiger King themed Halloween. Tiger King and all that crap. Oh boy, I'm just not impressed with Tiger King. And I know you've never watched an episode of it, have you?
Nope.
Well, anyhow, where's my corncob pipe and shot? I'm not a fan of the Tiger King. Okay, Jason, do it, buddy. We like you. Not very much of a fan of what's the girl's name, the lady's name whose husband's dead and still hasn't come back.
Oh, Carol
Yeah.
Baskin.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. You've seen pictures of her, right? Have you seen her?
Yeah, she's approaching 60.
Dog ugly woman.
Yeah,
What?
and approaching 60 and all
Approaching what, 60?
approaching 60, I believe. Yes.
I don't feel bad at her for that.
Yeah.
I'm dragging it.
Yeah.
Bummer. You too.
Yes, I am. I'm
Dragging 60 by a decade, Mitchell. Think about
I'm
that.
doing
one.
all right. Hey, shh.
I know you don't want that told, do you?
I don't want
You're
the
like
rest-
an old woman.
I don't want the
What?
rest of me to hear that.
Yes, Lord. Okay.
Mhm.
Man, oh man, oh man. 29 past. Let me see. I got lots of stuff here. Hang on. Because I was piddling through stuff for most of the day. You've probably heard about this up in New York. Let me. Can I keep?
Yes,
your
I've
attention?
got activity outside.
What's
there's
going
there's a
on?
truck out there unloading something. I don't know if it's for me or
Are
whatever.
you expecting?
Oh, I
something?
know what it is. I'm sorry. It's for the neighbor. Never mind. Go ahead.
Well, y'all are way too close.
No, well, hey, we share dogs.
Pretty funny.
Okay, go ahead.
We share dogs.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing. That's a warm, neighborly thing to say.
Thank you.
We share dogs. But in New York, Macy's has canceled their visits with Santa.
Oh man.
And they're offering an online experience. Oh, screw that. They're offering an online experience instead of a visit with Santa at Macy's at the big store in Manhattan. Macy's has announced that stores will be canceling in-person visits with Santa Claus this year. God, don't tell the kids. I mean, this is traumatic. This is terrible. Instead, the stores will be hosting an interactive virtual experience with Santa called Macy's Santa Land at Home, the company said. Bull hockey, honey. Macy's flagship Manhattan store has been hosting visits with Santa since when? What year, Steve? Take a shot.
It's been over. I know it's been.
Just take a shot at the year. What year?
Early 1900s.
1861.
Holy crap. Really?
159 years.
Wow.
And this is the first year since then that the kids can't go to Macy's and visit Santa Claus.
Wow.
But in the Christmas story, you'll put your eye out. You know, that story.
Yes.
When he goes to visit Santa Claus, isn't that at Macy's? I think.
I believe. Yeah. I believe you. Believe you're right.
Eye out. Kicked the kid in the head, pushed him down the slide. Fine. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
But 159 years. This, man, I'm just telling you what, I hate that.
Wow.
I hate that. I hate it for the kids. I hate it for American Christmas tradition. It's just, I miss it.
Well,
Laura Morel Crowder sent a song. We can't play it. Jerry Lee Lewis and Kid Rock. I'd like to.
Can't be playing that.
Did you see it up on? Do you have the Facebook post?
Yes, I see it. Yes, I see it.
Okay.
Yes, I see it.
And no way we could play that.
No, because
Facebook would.
That's on YouTube. I'm sure that's licensed, and that would get us a notification.
Yeah,
and
probably they ain't gonna take away our birthday. You know,
and
what
probably would go in our personal file.
Oh, they're not gonna put a letter in our file. On
Yes.
Okay. Wow. You got to watch out for that letter in your file. But
on your personal.
But
remember when you were a kid and they always used to tell you it's going to go on your personal record.
Yeah.
And will follow you for the rest of your life.
I never heard that, Steve. I'm sure I can see why you would though. But so if we were to play this Jerry Lee Lewis and Kid Rock thing, if you were and you're in, because you got to play the music, we're going to fix that crap too, because I'm going to play music too.
Okay,
on my end, and that's going to happen because Chris Crump's going to jump on it. He knows.
Okay,
and he can make it happen. Whatever. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But if you were to play it, the people would hear what the first few seconds of it, and then it would go away. Is that what would
Well,
happen?
what would happen is on Facebook it
Yeah.
would be muted, and on YouTube because we are
Immediately after the first few seconds.
yes,
Well, the first few
because they have an
seconds, yeah.
algorithm that detects.
There's nobody in that algorithm family I like, especially Al.
Yeah, I hear you. That detects live music and then it mutes, and so and then on
Live music, copyrighted music.
yes, and then on YouTube because we're
Yeah.
streaming on YouTube.
Yeah.
Either they do it live or they do it after the fact, and then what they do is they go back and they mute it from the archived video.
So the
And you get-
replays of the
yeah,
show,
and you get 3 strikes.
and then what happens?
And then if you get 3 strikes, if you get 3 notifications or 3
Yeah.
flags or
Yeah.
violating, the copyright,
Yes. What
thing,
happens after 3 strikes?
they cut off your what.
Whoa! What do they? Stop right there. What the hell do they cut off? And
You know what I
and-
mean? They
you know what? I'm not going to like it, but Mary Beth's going to be pissed.
I know. Yeah, they disable your your account and all that stuff. You don't want that to happen. So we're trying to play by the rules. So
Christina wrote in. She said, "Play some Jim Gossick. Parody is covered by a fair use act." Jim Gossick was funny, and
He
that night
was.
we went to see him. Dude, he really
He's
was
funny.
funny, and he
Handsome.
had some funny parodies. I have some funny parodies too, but I'm just wondering when Jim Gossick's on stage, would he play some Moby parodies?
probably not
Christina?
because it's not the Moby show. It's the Jim Gossett show.
Oh, well, I got it. Well, this ain't the Jim
There it
Gossett
is.
show. It's the Moby and Mitchell show.
There you go.
And by God, so no, probably not. Of course, if you sent me one, I said, you know what? God dang, that needs to be heard as many places as it can be heard, including the Moby and Mitchell show. So yeah, we'd play it if it was that damn funny. Note, we haven't played any of it yet, but it's sort of funny. All of it's sort of funny. I giggled at all of it. None of it was what they would call a guffaw, but it was good. It was
Guffaw.
really good. And beyond everything else, that son of a gun sang really well. Steve.
Oh, he does. He does.
Keep
And
your
he's-
attention. Keep
he-
your attention.
Hey,
clear.
he's very he can hey, he sings better
The
than your
son of a gun can
average
sing real well.
guy. Yes, he
Do what?
does.
Say it again.
He sings better than your average guy.
Yeah.
And
He sings almost as good as I do.
yeah, that's pretty good. And that's pretty good.
Thank you, Steve.
And his Stacey
God
Abrams
bless you. I love
and
him.
his,
He had to say that because he works with me every day.
and his Stacey Abrams jokes were hilarious.
Easier to ignore you, Jim. Yeah, they were.
The Stacey Abrams jokes
Yeah.
were hilarious, and so were the Falcons jokes.
He did.
So
It was like he'd actually worked on that.
yeah,
I bet he sat around at his coffee table and wrote jokes. I bet he's done that.
as opposed to what we do here, which is totally unprepared.
Well, this would be coffee table time if we wanted to give that much to it. But we're not going to go. We're never going to a comedy club and do a shtick.
No, hell no, because we
No.
don't know what the hell we're doing. That's why. This is we're just
Talking about Santa Claus not being at Macy's. Jim didn't talk about that.
no, we're just
But you know,
turning on the mics and seeing what's happening.
yeah. But
That's
that night, Grace and me and Mary Beth went to the show together, and Grace was ready to go. Matter of fact, she was in the car before Jim finished, and for that I apologize, but it was true. But when Jim did finish, we had to go, and I wanted to sit around and talk to Jim for a while, and I wanted to sit around and just shoot the breeze with him. Howdy, how you doing, kind of thing, because I hadn't met him before. I wanted to do that, and
Yeah.
I didn't. And I blame it on my daughter,
What?
that little hussy.
That's not nice.
Evil, just evil.
That's not nice.
No.
Just evil.
Oh, yeah, just evil. She's 19, 18. Boy, she's really blossoming now.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, is she ever? Yes, is she ever? Oh, there was a fellow in suburban Detroit. Dearborn Heights, Michigan. So, boy, his name is Samir. You can tell he's Irish. So, Samir Mazahim. He's 56 years old
Mhm.
from Michigan. Most people would consider this a lucrative mistake. People make mistakes that sometimes work out well. Well, this is a good one that works out well. he accidentally bought an extra lottery ticket. And so he had two $1 million jackpots up for grab on this ticket. He didn't mean to buy two of them. He just wanted one, but Samir, Dearborn Heights, Michigan, said he was saving numbers on the lottery app after buying a $2 ticket from in June 9, the 9th of June, Mega Millions game. And he checked that number, and that number, the one he bought double of, hit both of them. $2 million. Damn, buddy. Good for you. I mean, I wish it was me. I wouldn't change a thing in the world for you, buddy, but I do wish it was me. Amen.
So he bought
two of the same tickets, and it hit. What are the odds of that? Okay.
Damn it.
He realized he'd purchased a second ticket. When he didn't know he'd done it till the numbers were drawn, and he picked up his stack of numbers because he'd buy several, and he had two of those that were the same.
Damn it.
I know. Damn it. Good for him. $2 million. Each ticket paid $1 million. And he claimed his prize. When he went to do it, they asked him what he's going to do with the money. He said he's going to buy a new house and save the rest.
Damn it.
You buy a new house, say $250,000, $300,000, $500,000 maybe.
Out of $1 million, you'll walk away with.
You work on that. You keep that in your head while I tell you this. He's going to buy a new house and save the rest. And buddy, boy, Samir, don't forget, there's one little element you got to think about in years to come. Taxes.
Yeah.
You didn't have this $2 million, but before you won this lottery, now you did, and you're going to buy a house and save the rest. Yeah. But those property taxes, dude, man, okay.
Out of the $2 million,
careful, think about it. Here you go. What?
Out of the $2 million, he'll probably, out of taxes, he'll probably get 1.2. He'll probably take, 3/4.
So then you buy a nice house.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm telling you, if over the 2 years from now, he'll be broke. He won't be able to afford he won't be able to afford the taxes.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. That's usually the way it happens. How many stories have we heard of big, 100, 300, $400 million winners, and they end up in poverty and, homeless. And
there was yes, absolutely. There was a lady and her daughter, and I do not remember either their names. And I was on the air one morning at Kicks, and she called me, and she said, Moby, we won. What, you what? I won the lottery. It was like $400 million, Steve.
Wow.
I know. And this lady, I said, where are you? She said, I don't know what to do. I said, where are you? She said, I'm in the parking lot of the convenience store where I bought the ticket. I said, listen, baby girl, what you're saying to me right now is going to be on the air. I'm going to play this and congratulate you. You get the hell out of that parking lot. Go. And she did. And I thought maybe she was BSing me, but no, she was telling me the truth. I think it was NBC called me later that day and said, who was that girl that called you? I said, well, will you say it on the air? Who told you? Will you tell them that you got the information from me? Well, no. I said, hell with you. Is that funny? I thought that
it's pretty funny. You got to play the game. I'll tell you, but you got to play the game. You got to say my name.
You got to tell everybody on NBC News tonight who told you.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we called Kicks 101.5 the Moby in the Morning Show.
The Moby said.
The legendary Moby in the Morning program. And Moby told us that her name was, Then I'd give it to him gladly. You want to send a camera crew down and do a shot? No. Well, but dude, I mean, $400 and something million, and she really won it. And I was doing an appearance somewhere. Yeah, I don't have a clue. Don't even need to think about it. But I was doing an appearance somewhere, and this woman showed up and introduced herself to me. She was she was that $400 million. $400 million. Damn. And you know what? And you should have seen the car that honey was driving. Damn.
What was it? You know what it was?
I know. Jaguar or something. I don't know. But it wasn't cheap. And I bet she didn't buy it used. And I mean, damn. You know what? Back then, if I'd have said, hey, you know what? You listen to the show. You like the show. You got 400 million. Give me one. I think she'd have done it. Because we really hit it off. She was cool. I think she'd have done it.
You define you really hit it off.
But no, dude, we were friends. She loved listening to the show. She was ha ha he he about things I did on the radio. and I was like her favorite radio person.
Okay, well, maybe you could use that old Moby in the morning retirement fund line.
Charm, yeah, Moby in the morning retirement fund, yeah. Getting a little late to contribute. Oh boy, anyhow.
All right,
yeah,
let's do this.
Christina.
Oh, we're late
Christina
now.
Wellman said, "Yes, I promised you 10 minutes of Moby time up on the stage at Chuckers or whatever the hell the name of it is."
Chuckers.
What is it? What is it again?
It's not Chuckers.
I knew that.
Chuckers. Come on down to Chuckers.
I knew that when I said it. You do understand. I knew that.
I know, man, but that's funny. You came up with the name Chuckers. That's actually a great name for a comedy club. Chuckers.
I'm glad
sorry,
you like that.
You just made me laugh.
You made me laugh.
Okay. Funny.
Yes, I promised you 10 minutes of Moby time, and I'll find you some steps. Yeah, I couldn't get up on the stage without steps. All the other macho guys, they could walk up to that stage and just step up on it one step, but it was about 3 feet up. No way in hell could I have climbed up on that stage. And Steve got up. How much trouble was it to step up there?
It wasn't so bad, even with my artificial knee.
Yeah, I know. I got that, but wasn't so bad. You didn't have any trouble at all getting up. See, I would have tried. I'd have had to lay my belly on it and kind of roll my feet up and then roll over and then have Jim take an arm and lift me up.
Not a good look.
No, it's not a good look. No, I didn't want to.
Hey, we got to stop. We got to stop.
Yeah, Moby can't come up right now because he's waiting on his ribs. That was a perfect excuse. Now. I would like to have done it though.
We'll be back.
I would have enjoyed doing it.
We'll be back.
And Christina says she'll get us some steps.
All right, good deal.
Then she wrote in Houck's Grill. Okay, whatever.
We'll be back to more live from Chuckers in 2 minutes on Fistful of Radio.
Chucker broadcast.
No,
here on Chucker Radio.
This is it. The Chucker Broadcast Network, right here. Fistful of Radio.
I'm glad you like it.
All right.
If you served honorably in our nation's armed forces and you're looking for a way to continue serving your fellow veterans in your community, then join AMVETS. Each year, AMVETS members volunteer millions of hours at VA healthcare facilities from coast to coast, helping to improve the lives of their fellow veterans through the VA Voluntary Services Program. AMVETS posts and departments also participate in a wide variety of community service projects, ranging from Americanism in our schools to supporting the Special Olympics and Boy Scouts of America. If you no longer wear the uniform today, you can still serve through the AMVETS by joining today at amvets.org.
Would you like to know the best places to invest your money post-coronavirus? We put together a guide, 7 stocks to own for the next year going into 2021. There are some great ideas in here that you may not have heard before and ways that you can additionally save money in income taxes if you put the best strategy together today. Go to oxygenfinancial.com and get our free guide, 7 stocks that you should own right now. Go to oxygenfinancial.com today.
Dry waterproofing. It's not dry till it's ever dry.
Hey Atlanta, Shannon Burke here. Now that the flood watches have expired and the sun is back, it's time to address that leaky basement. The amount of rain Atlanta gets this time of year should have you paying attention to moisture in your home. Call the guys that I call, EverDry. As you know, moisture and water in your basement today can lead to foundation issues tomorrow, not to mention mold and mildew. The health of your family could be at stake. Have the guys from EverDry come out and conduct a free basement inspection today. Their patented process seals and encapsulates your basement and keeps it dry for years to come. Call them today, 678-741-2900, or check them out online at everdryatlanta.com. It's 678-741-2900 for EverDry Waterproofing, and tell them Shannon Burke sent you.
EverDry Waterproofing. It's not dry till it's ever dry.
Far out, man.
What are you doing?
What are you doing, man?
What?
How you doing, man?
Oh, I thought you called me a dumbass.
No,
No, I thought I heard under the music you going dumbass.
no, man.
Because that would be kind of appropriate, and I would have to accept the title.
You're
I
hearing
get it.
voices again, are you?
No. I was hearing the music, and you were you talking under the music?
I said, wait, how you doing, man?
Okay.
Yes.
He'll understand being like I am. I would have
funny.
heard dumbass.
No, that's
Okay.
funny.
That's what I'm glad you think so. Oh, Roxy. Sweet
Yeah,
Roxy.
yes.
Sweet Roxy.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And it's good when Odin's over too. I get it. That's a really good looking dog.
Mm-hmm.
And given the opportunity, looking at the two dogs, picking between one of them, Steve, don't tell her she loses, but she does.
I know
Odin,
your preference. Do you have a preference to the big male dogs?
big dog.
Yes.
Yeah. But that doesn't mean Roxy's a bad person, bad
Mhm.
girl. Bless her heart. She's a good girl. And you love her.
I do.
Right?
I do.
I know you do. And you know what? Watching on this camera, when you get fiddling with it in the breaks and stuff, you ain't paying no attention to nothing else. You just petting on rocks.
Mm-hmm.
And that's neat. You know, it's obvious you love that dog. Yeah. However, I would pick Odin because he's twice the size of Roxy.
Yeah, he is.
Almighty. What a
He's a big derp, is what
big
he is.
boy. Yeah, but I got a feeling your neighbor wouldn't let me have him.
Nope.
I know. Well, I knew it ain't gonna happen. I just brought it up. But if your neighbor's involved in a terrible accident, can I have Odin? That's mean. I didn't mean to say that. That was evil. I shouldn't have said that.
Okay.
But here you go. 5 most popular dog tricks. And you know, this is a neat thing because you could get Roxy over there and scoot out of camera where we could see Roxy and we could see her do these 5 most popular dog tricks because your camera's aimed right down at an open piece of floor if you get out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Mm-hmm.
You could scoot to your right.
Yeah.
Just over to the edge of the shot and have Roxy do these tricks.
Mm-hmm. We could do it.
Can she, how long is you going to have to work? Like this is Monday before the weekends. Could Roxy sit? I'm sure she can sit.
Mm-hmm.
Any dog can sit. Boy, this is a big one. Roll over.
Okay.
That's an easy yes.
No.
I didn't think
she can do the sit.
Okay, but the roll over you got to work on.
Yes.
You don't think she'll do that? You're not going to put that much work into this.
No.
I knew that. Well, you want to hear the rest of them?
Yes, I do.
Because I'm sure she could speak.
She doesn't speak on command.
But isn't that an easy thing to teach?
Probably, if I want.
Little old Gucci, when Gucci's got to go out in the backyard and take a dump, or Mary Beth walking down the street and stuff, he gets real bouncy.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can tell.
Probably hurts him. It's cute to watch. And Mary Beth is like, "You need to go out. Oh, he's bouncing in creases. You know,
Yeah.
you need to go out. You do. I know. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me."
Yeah.
That's when he speaks.
Yeah.
And as soon as he barks, okay, that's the signal. Got to go, Mom.
No.
But it's kind of funny. But it's a little shitty poo.
Her cue to me is just going over by the door, sitting at the door and looking at me like, "Hey, dumbass,
that's good. That's
dumbass, let me outside."
Yeah.
That's
what I've seen people that have had a little stand that's got a bell on it.
I've heard that.
And the dog will walk up and bump that bell.
Yep, I've heard that.
You've heard that? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, well, yeah, that's not one of these. Quickly, sit, roll over, speak, lie down.
Yeah, she can do the sit.
That's just 4. I'm counting. They said the 5 more. Okay, whatever.
She can do the sit and the down and the stay, and I can walk. I can. When we train at Home Depot, I can put her down and walk all the way across Home Depot and have her stay down, and she
That's
will.
Really sweet.
And then she will keep her eye contact on me, and then I will tell her to come to me, and she will come.
Will she run?
Yes.
That's good. And that's good to look at too. It's pretty to look at. Yeah,
it is.
Oh, Barney, my big old Great Dane, because I trained him myself, and that's just always messing with him every day, doing stuff every day. And I tell you, Barney, when we'd be walking together, he was on my left hip, his head right at my hip. And when I'd stop walking, he'd stop and sit.
Yep, good dog.
And a good dog. Yep. And when I started walking again. Barney's sitting on my left. When I started walking again, if I walked with my right leg, if I led off with my right leg, Barney would stay there.
Mm-hmm.
right where he was. And if I let off on my left leg, he'd come with me.
I'll be dang. That's
But
good.
I mean, I thought that was really impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, but boy, it was a great dog.
Good training.
I did it.
Good for you, dude.
All right. I wonder if dogs are in heaven. I believe in heaven.
I do too.
Now, I wonder if Barney will be there.
I believe it
Boy,
too.
what?
I believe it.
Do you believe Roxy will be waiting on you at the pearly gates? I mean,
Yes.
you imagine this will be alive. It'll be a loud scene, all the barking going on and everything. St. Peter would look up and say, "Hush," and they would. Because
I don't know that there would be a lot of, well, yeah, barking, of course, in heaven, but it'll be
no leg humping.
It'll be
that would be very inappropriate in heaven.
There will be
if you walk up to the little yappy poos and they start humping your leg. No, that's not good.
The barking will be like music. It'll be like singing.
Yeah.
It'll be wonderful sounds. What the hell was that?
I don't know, Brenda. Oh, wow. This is, hey, Brenda. Y'all know Brenda.
Yeah.
Hey, Brenda, Jamie here. Do you have blah, blah, blah. He's trying to sell me a house.
No.
I don't want
somebody trying to get your house over
to
there.
Brenda, whatever they do. It's just whatever. They're wasting my time and theirs. But you saw how much of my time they waste. Okay. What else? Did you bring anything?
Yeah, I've got a couple of things here.
You have one right now, or
I do.
I got another one right now too. If you
don't. So just a couple of quick things here about the pandemic.
Oh, you're expanding.
Nah, one thing.
Oh, whatever.
About the pandemic. So it looks like some shortages are coming back.
What?
Some food shortages.
What food?
Canned soups. Both General Mills and Campbell's are still behind on production. Farm and other snack producers have been letting the public know about some products that they paused or cut off completely. And finally, and I know this is going to hurt you, brother.
Well, the first bunch you mentioned doesn't affect me at all. I'm good. What's this one?
Spam is off production.
Do you like Spam?
I've had it. It's a little bit too salty.
That's not a like it. Do you like it? Yes or no?
I have liked Spam in the past.
When you was drunk?
When I was desperate.
When you look in the cabinet, exactly. You're a poor boy. Poor, what was it lady said a while ago? Poor but proud.
Yeah. It's a little bit too salty for me nowadays.
Yeah. Well, I guess this stuff can be too salty, but you got to really pour it on for it to be too salty. For me, I like Spam. I like, Spam used to be one of our staple meats at the house of Mom and Daddy and me. There was a cookie sheet, and Daddy would put 2 things of Spam out on it, solid, not sliced, and put them in the oven and get them good and warm. Take them out of the oven and slice it into like 1/2 to 3/4 inch thick slices. And I'm gonna turn that down. But in 1/2 to 3/4 inch slices, and that was our meat. And sometimes just for flavoring, and it made me so mad. God, I hated this stuff. Cloves, garlic, little cloves of you know what I'm talking about, the flavor?
Yes.
Oh, God almighty, Daddy don't put that on there. It's already po' boys.
You being from the South, we used to have on Sundays a thing called liver pudding. You know what liver pudding is?
No, but you just nauseated me.
Okay, fine. All right. Liver pudding is kind of like, I thought it's liver pudding. It's like it's like
pudding made out of liver.
It's like
a pate.
Kind of a country-ish.
Kind of country, because we never used the word pate in the country.
I know, but it's
you know what we instead of pate, you know what we used?
What?
Fried. Breaded and fried. Go ahead.
I'm just trying to. What is liver? Oh, here we go. I just did.
Liver. Wait a minute.
Liver mush.
Have you been sitting there since you mentioned liver pudding, Googling it?
No, I just Googled it.
Talk to me.
It's liver mush.
Googled it.
Liver mush. Now you know what liver mush is.
No, I don't care. You done pissed me off by looking on the computer while we're talking.
Okay, Mr. Pouty Pants.
I ain't pouty pants. I'm just sitting back here not talking to you.
Liver mush is made.
Pouty pants.
Liver mush.
Suck it up, buddy.
Yeah, liver mush is made of pig liver, pig head parts, snouts, snouts and ears, cornmeal, and seasoning.
You know what that reminds me of? When I worked at the kill floor of Elm Hill Meatpacking Plant.
What's that, dude?
And this old boy would come by me. He said, "Nothing gets away from us but the squeal." And that's what reminded me of when he was talking about head parts and all that. Parts is parts. There's his ball. There's his pecker.
No,
You know,
okay.
I ain't eating that.
All right then. Okay.
Well, I just telling you.
Thanks, man.
You know, I didn't ask him. If I'm thinking back now, it's probably been 40 years ago, 50. I said, okay, nothing gets away from us from the squeal. What do you do with its dick? Just saying. What do you do with its Moby dick?
Okay.
Move on, Steve.
So,
What you got?
No,
wait.
no, I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to
Well,
talk. I don't want to talk about liver mush anymore. Now that I know that's.
Thank you. Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
This woman or man, this is called, comes out of Psychology Today magazine. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You with me?
I'm ready.
Please don't look away. Let me keep your attention.
I'm looking at you.
Oh, yeah. Okay. How can you tell if the person you're conversing with via email is a man or a woman?
Ooh.
I don't. It's certainly in the way it dresses. Research has established that women are more likely than men to ask questions, making self-denigrating comments, and reference options. That's women. That's a woman, right? In contrast, men issue more opinions, grammatical errors, and insults. You know, that's me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was me.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I'm looking at you, pal. I was waiting for you to cop.
Oh, that's it. But wait a minute. Ray J. Raymer says liver mush sounds like scrapple.
It's kind of. Yeah. Same kind
So
of
I'm
thing.
assuming scrapple something I wouldn't particularly care for.
Yeah. Scrapple is kind of a northern-ish kind of thing.
Do we break at the top?
Yes.
Okay, I forgot.
And yes, I was just
and it's just about time. It's close. It's close.
Yes.
And an hour from now, we'll break and mean it. I mean,
that'll be it for the day. So, but yeah, you want to do that now while we're thinking about it?
And when that's over, let's do the Moby song.
You mean the Hillary for President?
Hillary, that's right. Well, that's the Moby song.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Hey.
What? It's okay. But today's Hillary's birthday.
Got to have a talk with you about your mouth.
She's Steve.
What?
I'm an extremely straight individual.
Yes.
So don't get your hopes up, pal. My mouth. Who else have you talked to about their mouth, Steve?
Well, you're the only one that runs around calling me a Pelosi hole. So,
well, it's true.
So,
but bottom line, shush. I'm sorry.
That's another reason why people think that you're a Pelosi hole.
I get that, and I don't give a flip. It's okay. But today is Hillary Clinton's birthday. She's 73, and we have a song for Hillary Clinton that I wrote and recorded, and we're going to play that after these commercials. Now, here's Steve to get us out of the break. Go, Steve.
2 minutes on fistfulofradio.com.
Dry waterproofing. It's not dry till it's ever dry. If your basement's damp, don't take a chance.
Call EverDry Waterproofing.
If your crawl space is wet, one call and you're set.
Call EverDry Waterproofing.
Call EverDry today. We make the moisture go away. Go to EverDryAtlanta.com. Okay. EverDry Waterproofing. It's not dry till it's ever dry.
Tom has been a teacher for over 40 years. One day, I think one of the students had asked the question and he didn't remember the answer. And I also noticed that he was letting his class out earlier than they were supposed to let out. I was really starting to worry.
Levi and I talked about how it would change our lives, but he was there beside me.
When something feels different, it could be Alzheimer's. Now is the time to talk. Visit alz.org/ourstories to learn more. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Also on the web at carsforkids.com. That's Cars with a K. We're a recognized 501c3 charity organization, so you'll receive a maximum tax deduction. What's more, you'll receive a free vacation voucher of 3 days and 2 nights.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
hey, man.
Far out, man.
I said, hey, man. Alan Cofield said, happy Monday, man.
Far out,
Hey,
guys.
man.
Liver mush. God almighty, I can't imagine anything more disgusting.
I know.
What things you really hate? I hate goat cheese.
Mm.
God, you like it?
Right there with you.
Oh, you hate it? Good.
Yeah.
God almighty. I got served some goat cheese. It's like a side dish. Where was I at? Van Gogh's. You know the restaurant Van Gogh's?
Yes.
I figured you would. It was Moby in the morning there for lunch, dinner, whatever the hell. You know, I was dating. Boy, I was back in the days when I was chasing skirts and catching a bunch of them. But it was at Van Gogh's.
Scary.
No, it's true. Boy, it was a great time in my
Scary.
life. But no, I'm sorry. I'll move on. And so my plate came back with my entree. For who knows what I was having, but I was eating. And on the side, something I didn't recognize was a little square fried, about 2 inches square, about half inch thick, whatever, maybe an inch thick. And it was something I didn't recognize what it was, but it was something fried. I knew that. And so I took a bite out of it. Oh my God, what the hell? And I thought it was the people in the kitchen playing a joke on me. I really did. And it was goat cheese.
Oh.
God almighty. How could anybody like that? Grace, what's my wife's name? Mary Beth. She loves it. I don't.
No.
I'm not sure about God. I think Grace might. I can't remember.
No.
Anyhow.
No, not for me.
No, but okay. What other than goat cheese? What's the other thing you hate?
Man, I there's not much I don't like.
Boy, yeah. Let's look at our bellies.
I mean, hey,
that's
look at this. Look at this felt figure here.
You do. You know, shut up. I get tired of hearing that from Mary Beth too. Anyhow, go ahead.
No.
True.
I just learned to love sushi late in life. So
God, you weren't like not long ago. Since we've been doing the Moby Mitchell broadcast extravaganza, you didn't like.
Oh sushi. I longer than that. My second.
I would have bet
ex-wife turned me on to
money
sushi.
You didn't like sushi since the entire Moby Mitchell show. I thought something had come up. You didn't like sushi.
No.
You know what? Me and you and Mary Beth, bring a girl with you if you want to. We ought to go get sushi sometime.
Yeah.
But be prepared for it to cost $200.
I'm with you. I get it. It's worth it every now.
So in other words, you're treating.
What? How did that happen? What happened? What happened there?
Well, we can get split checks.
Yeah.
But Gracie loves it too, so she's coming with us probably. Gracie could be your date. She loves you.
I like Gracie. She's a cool chick. I told you she's an old soul and an 18-year-old body.
A remarkable 18-year-old.
Yeah.
And love her. God damn.
I think she'll be all right. I knew that she was going to be okay when she leaned over to me at the Jim Gossett show the other day, and she says she's going to vote for Biden. She says I don't like him either, but and when I heard her say that, I'm like, okay, yeah, all right, you're all right. And I get it. She doesn't like Trump, but she doesn't really like Biden either because she sees through his BS too.
Right.
But she's going to vote
between the two, choosing the lesser of two evils.
Right. Exactly.
She went with Biden.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, she is strong of spirit. But not only that, she's for a little girl and she's tiny. She's maybe 5'1", 5'2", 106, 107 pounds.
Yeah.
Tiny little girl, but God almighty, spirited and strong. Wow.
And now she's got this new adventure that she's about to go on, finding out what you exposed her to the other day about having siblings that she never knew about.
Well, we haven't talked. Well, we did talk about that too, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
She's got a half sister that she's having dinner with tomorrow night.
Wow.
And she didn't know she existed till the evening of her birthday.
That's got to be life. Well, that is life changing.
That half sibling comes out of a covey of 4 of them because her natural blood mother was a slut, a drug and slut, whatever. Anybody wanting any stinky on their dinky, just go out with that woman. So you're going to get some. Dang, horrible. And amazing she didn't have some kind of horrible STD, whatever. But she gave birth to 5 children, and 4 of them still know each other. And wow, good for wow.
Yeah, wow.
Gracie just found out about him on the evening after the party. The party was over. It was her 18th birthday, and we called her in with us and told her that she had siblings. And Buddy, the look on her face was wow. And she's going to dinner with her half sister tomorrow night. And she showed me a picture of her half brother, Steve. Because you know enough about me to know what this will mean to me. Damn. He lives out in on the maybe west central Texas. Out in the, I mean, this is Texas. This is the middle of Texas. This is where the Cowboys are.
Yeah.
You know. And he sent a picture to her. No way. This half sister sent a picture to Gracie of him out on his place or out on a place in west central Texas.
Yeah.
By a deer he had just killed. Steve, that's one of the biggest deer I ever saw in my life.
Wow.
And you son of a gun. I want him to find out about me. And I want him to say, I want my half sister that we just found out about her daddy. I want him to come in here to Texas. I want to take him on.
Wow.
That ain't going to happen. It's too distant.
Yeah.
It ain't going to happen. But dadgum, that was a big deer.
Wow.
Did I send you a picture? I know I sent my deer hunting buddies a picture of it, but you are not a deer hunting buddy. Did I send you a picture?
No.
You want to see that deer?
Sure. Yes.
Well, you're tenderhearted. It's dead. It's been killed. It's been shot in the heart with an arrow.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever.
You want to see it?
No, it's all right.
Huge
That's
deer.
all right. But I can see how you were touched by that. So,
man,
because
see, I'm not a bow hunter.
Yeah.
No, I ain't going to kill it with a bow. But if I can take a rifle with me, I'll give it a shot.
But for her and this new adventure that she'll be on, it's wow. I just just stand back and watch
That's
her.
Exactly
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
It's exactly for 18 years how Mary Beth and I envisioned it being. You know, not earlier it would have been, I don't know. This is something that was perfect for her 18th birthday. She can drive to them now. She has a life of her own now. Wow, that's kind of sad. I kind of feels like the end of Finding Nemo. You'll go have your adventure, son. Did you see Finding Nemo, the cartoon?
No.
You need to get it and see it just for the final scene, and you'll see how I am with Gracie right now.
Okay.
You ain't gonna do it.
No, I'm not. No.
But I'm telling you, the final scene, the daddy standing swimming there in the ocean, and he's sending Nemo off to be an adult, to be a big fish, clownfish, whatever. And he told go have your adventure, son. And he swam off. That boy, man, me and Gracie's the same way. Go have your adventure, baby. Don't forget your daddy over here, though, loving you and wanting to see you every day. You know?
Yeah.
That's good. To me, it's happy. It's good.
Well, good.
Because I'm prone to cry in situations like that.
Yeah,
but
you
man,
are.
no,
You are.
I am.
You about cried on us last Friday.
I know, but I'm really happy about it.
Yeah, good.
I'm happy that she's having it, and she's going to work. Yesterday was her first day, but it was just like a 3-hour day, and today she's working like a full shift at whatever the hell the name of the place is. I don't know. It's over in the mall. Do you know, Steve? You know what's the name of it?
Hot Topics.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
North Point Mall.
That's exactly right. Go by and say it. Wasn't y'all a carny girl? That was scary. That would freak.
She's the one with the red hair.
Yeah, boy.
Red hair.
This week. Yeah. Gotcha.
I'm not kidding.
I know it's red.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy. What do people do in the bathroom? Besides the usual.
Say what?
It's a question for everybody. Not, you know what? I don't know where this came from, but believe me, it's reputable. More or less. Not surprisingly, 54% of people questioned read in the John. What? Do you?
Oh yeah.
Mary Beth don't. I mean, she's in and out. She speed poops. And they don't need to be told.
Good for her.
Yeah, good
dude,
for her.
you give out way too much information on this show. I'm telling you.
I know. But it's because I love everybody. I want y'all to know. They can write me about that stuff too. That's good.
If she knew half the stuff that
she'd
you
hate
talked
it.
about,
She'd be so pissed off.
She would be really
cut my throat in my sleep.
Not happy.
Something like that. Yeah. She'll get over it.
Speed poop. That's
She'll
a new
get
one.
over it.
I'm gonna
But
hold
she
that.
don't read it,
I'm gonna
but-
hold that over your head, man. I'm gonna blackmail your
You
ass.
think
big
that's going to
time.
matter to me? Tell her. Do it. I don't care. She's never going to leave me. She promised. She swore before God she's never going to leave me.
Oh,
and she knows that I know now, but like I didn't in the first two marriages. I know, and I can't imagine not knowing, forsaking all others.
Mm.
We'll never leave each other. I mean, she's gonna get pissed. Oh yeah, God
Okay.
almighty. Woo-wee. No. And we'll go through an evening where we're not talking. You know, whatever.
Okay.
Because I'm not leaving her, she's not leaving me. It's fine. It can be that way. It can be. I wish it wasn't ever that way. And when it is, it's always her fault.
Oh man.
What?
No.
But it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, where was I at? Could be claimed they use the bathroom as a place to make love. I can't imagine telling her, "Hey, Mary, you know what we ought to do? Go here in the half bath and do it."
In the half bath. Oh, okay.
Yeah. She knew. I've told her the story about joining the Mile High Club in the bathroom between Houston and New York. Can you imagine sharing that with your wife? But she knows who she married. She knows who I was, and she knows I'm not that anymore. That's okay. Those are my memories, though. That's my history, and she allows me that. And that's a good woman that will allow that.
Allow you to have your fantasies.
And that's not fantasies; it's memories. There's a difference.
Same sort of
right, exactly. And joined in the Mile High Club with a lady that was a member of Towering Texas.
Okay, great.
Towering Texans.
It's way too much.
No, I don't care. I don't care. And there I was. I probably weighed 280 at the time.
Yeah.
And I was in that. Do you know what a bathroom's like in a jet aircraft? God almighty. And when it was over, opened the door. Everybody on the plane was looking.
Of course.
And I was going, yeah, right on. Yeah, we did. Okay. What was that out of? I cut it off. But in any event, that's just one of my memories. And that sweet lady, that wonderful woman, that God's gift to me, God's personal gift to me, that woman that he brought to me just to be around for the stupid last segment of my life, that boy, she allows me that. And I love it because those are memories and my history. If a book ever gets written, I promise you that'll be in it. That'll be the Mile High Club chapter. Although, like everything else in my life along those lines, it won't take an entire chapter. Half a page, I'm done. Trust me.
It's a short read.
Oh yeah.
That's funny. Hey,
what?
Yeah, they got a rapper, an Atlanta rapper, clock it at 143 miles an hour on I-85 the other day.
What day was it?
Last Friday, early Friday morning.
Do we know the name?
His name is Silento, Silento. He's Atlanta-based rapper Silento.
I bet it doesn't say that on his driver's license.
No, his real name is Richard Lamar Hawk. Dick Hawk is his name.
Do what?
Dick Hawk. Richard Lamar Hawk.
Richard's Dick. That's where the Dick comes
Dick
from.
Hawk.
Dick Hawk. Yeah, okay.
Dick Hawk.
I see Gucci coming around.
He was pulled over at 3:00 in the morning after an officer.
Sober? Was he sober?
We're going to get to that in a second. An officer spotted him driving at a high rate of speed in his 2020 BMW X3.
That sounds like a pretty quick car.
Got him doing 143 in a 65. And he was changing lanes and swerving and all that. So now we're getting to the good spot, to the good part. The driver said he was coming from Gwinnett County, and the people were following him as he left from the club.
So he was scared he was running from.
And exactly. And so he said that he said, if there's like 10 cars following me, I can do 143 because I am not a regular person. And you could go and look on your computer and it would tell you that. So because he's a rapper and he figures that he can.
He's all full of himself too.
He is, isn't he? So his ass got put in jail.
Good.
Yes.
Right. Good. I'm glad it did. We're getting some people writing in on Facebook. Can I read this?
And hang on one second. The story's not quite done with him because within a day of his release, he got involved in a domestic disturbance involving a hatchet. So this fine young upstanding citizen was having a rough couple of days.
Okay.
In the rap world.
Is that it?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. Man, whatever. And I'm not a normal person. God, no, I'm better than everybody else. That's what the son of a bitch was saying, right?
Mhm.
I'm better than everybody else. I'm not a normal person.
Mm-hmm.
You people don't know who you're messing with. Go ahead. I'll have your badge. Yeah, they love hearing that.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have your badge. You're right. I'll tell you what, I'll give it to you right now. What say? Because I'm tired of dealing with assholes like you. Oh boy. But there's let me read these Facebook
Yeah,
posts.
go ahead.
That'll come down. Alec Cofield can't stand guacamole. Ooh, we're talking about food you hate.
Yes.
I can't stand guacamole. It looks like it's already been chewed but not digested yet. I like guacamole. You know, there's a restaurant we go to every now and then, and they'll make the guacamole at your table. You know, they'll roll the tray around. You know, the rolling table,
Mhm.
and got the bowl there. They sit there by the bowl, and
That's a real deal.
and it's really good guacamole too. Jay Raymer, when I lived in the People's Republic of California, I had a boss that would bring homemade goat cheese to share. Your boss, and he thought that was really cool. That's a boss in California. That's how they treat the employees. They bring them homemade horse shit's what they bring. God damn, I'm sorry about my mouth, but damn. God, this one, God bless Gracie. I didn't know I had two sisters till I was 33. I was adopted at 4 months old. Gracie's always known she was adopted. There's never been a day since she knew what adopted meant that she didn't know she was adopted. Anyhow, Christina Wellman, our friend Christina, this will teach you a little. You talk too much information. That's what Steve always says, but no, it's not. There's no such thing as that's like too much chocolate. No, there's no such thing as too much information. Christina Wellman said, getting sexy in the shower is cool. Yeah, Christine. Would you, Christine, next time me and Mary Beth are over, would you tell her that? Please get her off to the side and say, hey, you know what me and my old man do? Tell her. And you should do it with Moby. Yeah. If it's ever going to happen, that's going to happen, Steve. I'm just telling you.
Mm-hmm.
And Jay Raymer said, excuse me, short what? What is it? I don't know what he's talking about. Do you? Excuse me, short what?
No,
okay, I don't know.
Nope.
Maybe not Pecker. I don't know. But anyhow. Oh, Lordy. 20 past. Good God, it's time to break again. I'm having a pretty good Monday with you.
I'm having a pretty decent Monday with you. You seem to be in a pleasant frame of mind.
Shut up. Whatever. That was on
that was pretty funny. You picked up on that. That was good.
I timed it well, didn't
I? That was good. You picked up on that really, really quickly.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you haven't lost your touch. So
no, it was good timing though. That was my thing. Got to pick just the right time to say,
good.
Shut up.
That was good.
Thank you, bud. You're good too.
Yeah, right.
Shut up. Come on, what's that? Yeah, right. Whatever. How you doing? Let's see. Secret sleep activities. We could talk about that. Different Halloween. This is cool. Let's do this one.
All right.
Oh, wait. When are we going to do the Hillary thing? I forgot about that coming out of the last break.
Damn it. Somebody needs to produce this damn show.
Why? The producers are always so hard to find.
I know. Damn it.
Damn it. Good. I used to have a good producers.
I know.
Producers.
We got to get us. we got to get us one of them. Anyway, you want to stop now and then do that on the other side and do Hillary for prison on the other side?
Well, we got to tell a story. Will you? I would like that. You forgot it last time.
I
Mr.
did.
Producer boy.
Hell, I don't know why.
Go ahead.
Okay.
All right. You break.
Okay. 2 minutes back here on fistfulofradio.com, and then it's Hillary for prison.
CBD, it comes in
Nice.
lots of different forms, and it can help you with your anxiety, inflammation, lots of other stuff. Tinctures, CBD oil, topicals, vapes, gummies, pre-rolled hemp joints. That's right, the hemp flower. Smoke them if you got them. CBD hemp flower by the quarter. You can get all of that and more at the Georgia Hemp Company. They are located in Sandy Springs, but you do not have to go there in order to get their fine products. You can order online at thegeorgiahempcompany.com. Thegeorgiahempcompany.com. Use the promo code RICH10 at checkout and get 10% off, or visit them in Sandy Springs at 290 Hildebrand, just north of 285 off of Roswell Road. TheGeorgiaHempCompany.com. Use the promo code RICH10 at checkout for 10% off.
I'm Herschel Walker. I've known Donald Trump for 37 years. He keeps right on fighting to improve the lives of Black Americans. He worked night and day. He never stops. He leaves nothing on the field.
My name is Vernon Jones, and I'm a lifelong Democrat. And I'm part of a large and growing segment of the Black community who are independent thinkers, and we believe that Donald Trump is the president that America needs to lead us forward. Joe Biden has had 47 years to produce results, but he's been all talk and no action, just like so many of the Democrats who've been making promises to the Black voters for decades.
He has accomplished so much almost all by himself on a constant attack. But there's still more work to be done. If you love America and want to make it better, Donald Trump is your president. He's my president, and I'm blessed to call him friend.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message. Paid for by Donald J. Trump for President Incorporated.
Hey, this is Rich Sullivan. Hope you'll check out the opening act with Billy and Sully weekday mornings right here on fistfulofradio.com from 7 to 9.
And my bad. That was me.
I knew it was you.
It was me.
I knew it was you. That's
all
two
me.
today, Steve. How many for Moby?
It was. It's Moby is batting
how many
zero
audio
today.
malfunctions for your Opel?
That was
today,
zero
this
today
day?
for Mr.
How many?
Moby. Zero.
Yay. Well, where's the bird whistle that you use for me?
I'm not going to do that today.
Well, now go to that. Bring it up.
You want the bird whistle?
The bird whistle right now. Okay. Ready? I'm ready when
Hang
you
a
are.
minute. Hang on a minute. Hang on.
Come on, I'm ready when you
Here
are.
we
Oh,
go.
excuse me. I just
You ready? Here we go. Thank you. I earned
That's
that.
a good one
I
right
earned
there,
that. I
Steve.
earned that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Michael Hopkins said, Jay, I had some goat cheese yesterday at a wedding. It was brought to the groomsmen and ushers. Probably by somebody that didn't like them very much. Goat cheese. I'm glad we brought up goat cheese today because people tell me about the dang goat cheese experience. This day, Hillary Clinton is 73 years old. She is not aging well. I don't know if you noticed the evil woman. Evil woman, not aging well. Good God, the crime that woman and her husband have committed.
Yeah.
Insurmountable. And still, she hasn't had to face the music for that. Boy, and my vote would be that she did have to. I would love to see her in an orange jumpsuit. Steve, you?
Brother, I've dreamt about it for a long time.
Wow. It's but it looks good on her. I mean, she's kind of sexy.
She could wear it. She could wear it. She can make it work.
She is not aging well, though. She's 73. There's a song that your old pal, Mr. Moby, wrote and recorded, and it's called Hillary for Prison, and it mentions the wrong year because this is before the last election in 16. So, but the lyrics mention the wrong lyric, and people that write songs, when they're hearing them after they've been recorded, they'll always realize something that they did wrong, and that's it. It's the wrong year. I mentioned the wrong year, and I know it, and I don't need to hear from you people about it. But sorry, with all due respect to you people, but the song's called Hillary for Prison, and the way you're looking up and down, you got it.
I got it. You ready?
Okay, you Hillary for Prison. Yeah, baby. This is your old pal, Mr. Moby.
This dog. You know? I hear that train coming. It's rolling round the bend. Gonna pick up Mrs. Clinton and take her to the pen. They'll have a coronation.
Oh, really?
They'll make her cell block queen.
That's even more appropriate.
Hillary for prison, 2016.
Don't tell me what to say.
They've got an orange pantsuit hanging on the wall and a cell for Bubba Willie just a little down the hall. We'll put them in the big house, lock them up inside.
I really regret doing this.
Unless a whole lot of witnesses commit suicide.
We didn't lose a single person.
There is evidence of potential violations.
I don't think so. I'd be afraid to eat them if I were you. It proves their case.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Oh, really? My husband thinks he's the one who should talk.
You know? Remember James McDougal and 20 or 30 more about to testify. They found him dead upon the floor, and now they're piling up the bodies.
That has been tried.
Like they did back then.
It has failed spectacularly.
They want back in the White House. Here we go again.
I have no earthly idea what she'll decide to do.
He doesn't know.
This is bigger than Watergate.
Oh, really?
The FBI would never have reopened this case unless it were a most egregious criminal offense.
Republicans who are close to giving up on Trump now piling on. Secretary Clinton, how did you find out? Same way you did.
I have no earthly idea.
Not a one.
Nail the table to the floor. Lock up all the silver before they haul it out the door. White trash in the White House beats all I've ever seen.
I really regret doing this. I wouldn't take up arms.
Hillary for president 2016. I love the classics.
Yeah. But it should have said, it should have said 2000 Hillary for president 2017. It would fit better in that. What?
There's some how many syllables was in it?
One too many the way I did it. Anyhow,
It works in any year for me, pal.
for Hillary for president. God, they should be locked. Oh, I want to tell you something. To me, it was kind of sad. I found out about it yesterday afternoon, and I haven't heard anybody mention it in any of the broadcasts, any of the newscasts I've heard about today. But over the weekend, Jerry Jeff Walker died.
Yep.
You'd heard about that?
I did hear about that.
Okay. Well, we didn't say anything about it. A good buddy of mine, Ray Lambert's his name. Weird dude. I'll tell you about Ray in a minute, but he was a big Jerry Jeff Walker fan, and he called me yesterday. It was yesterday. He called me yesterday and told me about it, and he was shook. I mean, he was really shook up. He was driving up to Helen, Georgia, in his pickup truck. And he said, "Man, I got shook up this weekend, Jerry Jeff Walker. It was some kind of throat cancer."
Oh man,
I know, which is not a pleasant experience. Yeah. Oh, Christina Wellman, thumbs up on the song mode. Yeah, thank you, Christina. I like it. I got a bunch of Christina. You got to come over to my house. We'll play a bunch of mine because I know you've heard all of Jim's, right? Wouldn't you think?
You would think. You would think.
You would think she's heard all of his. I'll play some of mine.
Yeah,
but because some of them are funny. Yeah, I mean, and some of them are not funny.
Not all of them are funny. Some of them are sentimental.
That's true.
And some of them are religious. You even have some gospel tunes in there.
I have a gospel album.
Yes.
But sentimental. Me Too, Grandpa.
God. You could have your own Moby channel on Spotify.
No, it ain't that many. I mean, it's 5 minutes of them. That's not enough.
Yeah.
Would you think? No.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Michael Hopkins, I had some goat cheese at a wedding yesterday. Yeah, that's coming around a lot. We also had some brie and other cheeses brought to. I like brie. Steve, you like brie?
I like brie.
I like brie.
I like me some brie.
You know what? Me and you have a lot of the same taste.
We do. We like food. We like fried food. We like okra.
Right. Well, if it's got to be crunchy,
got to be.
Going to have okra. It's got to be. I want people in the parking lot to hear me crunch.
I understand.
Okra.
I like it pretty much any way you want to put it out there for me.
No, there's some ways that like boiled okra. Have you had boiled okra?
No, thank you. Fried.
No, it's a little snotty.
Any kind of variety of fried is fine with me.
Yeah, that's
bring
okay.
it.
Yeah, well, okay, fine.
Bring it.
Oh, Christina Wellman said, "I'd love to come." Well, Christina, hell, you and Steve ain't going to sit through.
No, I've heard them all. Christina, you go. You have fun.
Yeah, and we got iced tea here.
Hey,
I'll behave. I promise I will.
Hey, that No Time for Die movie you wanted to go, you were waiting for in the movie theaters?
James Bond, yeah.
Forget it, pal.
Whoa, God, Mary Beth's going to be heartbroken because she likes, what's his name? Bond. Yeah, whatever.
Damn it.
It don't matter. She knows.
They're shopping that movie around to Netflix and Apple TV now.
Well, that's good. Well, man, good. I hope. And do you predict somebody's going to pick it up?
Well, there's a bidding war going on. They wanted.
So yes, somebody's going to pick it up.
Eventually, somebody's going to pay as much as six. The people who own the franchise, they won't
For
take
No Time to Die for James Bond.
for the James Bond franchise. They won't take less than $600 million for the movie.
Come on over here. I'll write you.
And Apple said, "No, we're not going to pay $600 million, but I'll bet you they will because they can get it back." And
So when do you? How long do you think it'll be till it happens? I have no.
It's just become available. They just started shopping it last week. I'll bet you sometime something will break this week. So stay tuned.
So it'll be on Netflix. 6 months.
Either Netflix or Apple TV, Apple Plus.
Okay.
And
Or
just stay
Disney
tuned.
Plus.
Yeah, probably not Disney Plus. Probably more like Apple.
But we're not going to get it for free. You're going to have to go.
You're going to buy
online
it.
and pay for it, right?
Yeah.
Boy, Mary Beth, shoot.
Yeah. So stay tuned.
But Daniel Craig. Yeah. Thank you, Jay Raymer.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
Daniel Craig is the Bond.
Because it looks like
Mary
the movie.
Beth, I don't think he's that attractive, but Mary Beth said, "Yeah, but God, those eyes." It's whatever.
It's those eyes.
Those eyes.
Yeah.
They are blue. I'll give you that. Real blue. Paul Newman blue.
Yep.
Oh boy. You have a favorite movie of all time? Paul Newman just reminded me.
Man, I have several movies that pop up all the time that I will never miss, even though I may have seen them.
Top of mind, one title right now.
Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou?
That's a real good one.
Yeah.
Real good one.
Yeah.
My favorite movie of all time, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
All right.
I used to be able to recite that movie from beginning to end.
Yeah.
And talk about the cutaways and the fades. And wow.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, who are those guys?
Yeah.
Butch Cassidy. Yeah, you keep thinking, Butch. That's what you're good at. Oh, Paul, that was a Robert Redford. Boy, that was mine. I mean, I paid to see that movie 15 times, Steve. I kept track 15 times. I paid money to see that. But of course, back in those days, I was like 15, 16 years old. Movies didn't cost 50 cents, they called. For the adult ticket, quarter for under 12, I think, if memory serves. All right.
Can I show you something real quick? It's up here on
Don't you dare show me something.
On my mantle, I want to show you my Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
My
memorabilia.
God.
I want to grab
show
it.
you? Yes, Steve, you can show. Please do. He's taking his headphones off now. He's walking across the room. He's going to get his Oh Brother, Where Art Thou thing. I don't know what the thing is, but I don't need to. I see you're wearing your Police Lives Matter shirt.
So,
that's good.
In the movie,
what'd you go get?
What kind of pomade did
Oh, you got a can of that pomade? I don't remember what the name of it was. That's it. By God, what is it?
Dapper Dan.
Dapper Dan. Yes. Is that the actor on the front?
No, what this is, this is actually you open this up.
It's to promote the movie. What's inside of it?
It's the soundtrack.
How much money did you pay for this?
Oh, this was a promotional item, dude.
Good. You can pay anything for it.
No, this is
Where were you working?
This is a freebie. I got this when I was working.
Where were you working when you got
at the country station, at the Kicks and the Y.
Kicks.
Yeah.
Oh, the Y106.
Yeah.
I said Y106, Y107, didn't you?
Yeah. Y106, Y104, Y106.
Y104, Y106.
Yeah.
But it was 2-stage.
Yeah. So that was one of the freebies I got that I held on to.
Yeah, and there was a bunch of that crap too.
Yeah, exactly.
It's every now and then, something would show up.
Mm-hmm.
And if you were standing in the right place at the right time, you could have it. Were you program director of the station at that time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So that's why you get to keep it.
Yes.
No discussions. I'm taking this home.
Yes.
I'm the program director, and Victor could have said, "Oh no, you're not. I'm taking that home," and you could have said, "Yes, sir."
Yes, that's right. Yeah,
that's the way it would have been.
But
you were like second in command.
But he would have never seen it because it usually came through either Christie or came directly to me, and that was like, that's it, it's mine.
I'm keeping that one.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
I've given away a lot of them, but I'm damn keeping that one.
That's right.
There.
That's right.
Man, I just looked in here where I wrote this morning. Jerry Jeff Walker died. That really did hurt me. I met him. Did you meet him?
I've never met him. No.
A bar that you may have heard of called the Exit Inn in Nashville.
I've heard it.
Okay. I was emceeing a Jerry Jeff Walker show there, and we were backstage before the show, and he was talking about how bad Nashville traffic sucked. And I said, you mean people weaving everywhere, where without cause or advance notice, people just weaving all over the road? He said. And I said, well, Jerry, we got a name for that here in Nashville. We call that transcendental diagonalism.
That's pretty funny, dude.
And buddy, he busted out laughing. It was, when you're in a situation like that, if you can make the main artist laugh and get their attention that way, that was a great thing. It made me feel real good because he said, hey guys, because they'd all been talking about the traffic, turned around to the band. He said, hey, this traffic we got here in Nashville, that's called transcendental diagonalism. And he started, and everybody started laughing.
Yeah.
So that's a cool thing, right?
That's pretty cool.
Okay. Anyhow, that was Jerry Jeff Walker.
You made Jerry Walker laugh.
Big time. I mean, guffaw. Made him guffaw.
Well, that's twice you've used the word guffaw today.
Because it's a good word, Steve. Don't push back on good words.
No, man, I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
Thank you. Well, thank you. I use plenty enough bad words, don't I? You said you got to talk to me about my mouth. I know.
If we had a contest, that would be today's word of the day, guffaw.
Guffaw.
Yeah.
That's a good word.
Tell them what they won.
Jimmy. Oh, boy. It's hard. Wait a minute. Give me a minute.
All right. I'm counting.
No, I'm not going to do that. Yeah. Okay. Hard to get is not the way to go. Talking about dealing with somebody, you got somebody you want a relationship with, somebody, relationships. Don't play hard to get. Steve does, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Lonely life, ain't it, Steve?
Yeah. Yeah.
Making it clear that you like someone is more sexually attractive to them than hiding your feelings. Let them know. What's to lose? New research finds this to be true. It means that strategies like playing hard to get or being mysterious. Yeah, that crap don't work. And when you're trying to find a mate, it don't do hard to get. If you're interested in somebody, let them know. What the hell? Because if they're not interested in you, don't waste your damn time. Move on.
Yeah. Yeah. That playing hard to get mysterious crap, take it from your old pal, Steve here. It don't work.
Have you tried to do that? Have you tried to do that? Have you played hard to get mysterious?
It don't work. It don't work.
Because you kind of come off like hard to get mysterious.
I'm aloof. I'm sorry. That's just my character.
Oh, that's a good word to use. Aloof. Put that in right there with guffaw. When he guffawed, he sounded aloof.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's lucky I'm aloof. That way I can make that work for me. That hard to get
better
shit.
than being a nerd.
Yeah.
Aloof, a nerd. Yeah. Aloof is better. Alan Cofield. I used to love all the free stuff I'd get as a CMA voter from labels and artists. Sugarland's lollipops were awesome. Do you remember Sugarland's lollipops?
No, but
No. Okay. Hey, Sugarland's lollipops. Man, don't play hard to get. I'm glad we did that one today.
Good. We got.
Well, I mean, does it not make sense?
Yeah. What, Hillary from prison?
No, that. I'm glad we did that. Hard to get's not the way to go.
Oh, okay.
Being aloof like Mitchell, that comes in asshole. I can't think of any other word that applies.
Again with the asshole, with the Pelosi hole.
But that one was more deserved.
I haven't done anything to deserve. You need to rethink the use of that word. I think it's become a crutch for you to be calling me an asshole all the time.
Well, yeah, maybe so, but
because I know deep down inside you don't think I'm an asshole.
No, that's very true. I don't. No, that's absolutely true.
I'm not.
But I'm not going to be lectured about it by the likes of you.
That's why people think you're an asshole.
I know. Maybe so. Moby, you need to watch your mouth. Kiss mine.
That is funny. Yeah. Okay.
All righty. Boy, wow, look at the time. You noticed a while ago, then you phased it out, right?
What's that?
Time. What time it is?
Yeah. No.
Time for a break.
Actually, it is time for a break right now.
I know that. Look at me. This is me going away. I'll see you in a minute.
Okay, bye. Back in 2 minutes here on fistfulofradio.com. All right.
Dry waterproofing. It's not dry till it's ever dry.
Hey, Atlanta, Shannon Burke here. Now that the flood watches have expired and the sun is back, it's time to address that leaky basement. The amount of rain Atlanta gets this time of year should have you paying attention to moisture in your home. Call the guys that I call, EverDry. As you know, moisture and water in your basement today can lead to foundation issues tomorrow, not to mention mold and mildew. The health of your family could be at stake. Have the guys from EverDry come out and conduct a free basement inspection today. Their patented process seals and encapsulates your basement and keeps it dry for years to come. Call them today, 678-741-2900, or check them out online at everdryatlanta.com. It's 678-741-2900 for EverDry waterproofing, and tell them Shannon Burke sent you.
EverDry waterproofing. It's not dry till it's ever dry.
CBD, you hear about it all over the place. There's signs on every corner telling you to get CBD at this place. Well, I encourage you to get CBD from the right place, and the right place is the Georgia Hemp Company in Sandy Springs. They've been around since long before this big CBD boom got going, and they source their products from the best places in the country. The tinctures, the oil, bath bombs, great CBD products just for you. Available in Sandy Springs, and they will ship to you wherever you are. Just use the promo code RICH10 at checkout. It's called the Georgia Hemp Company. The Georgia Hemp Company, located at 290 Hildebrand in Sandy Springs. Again, the promo code RICH10 at checkout at thegeorgiahempcompany.com.
Let me tell you about our good friends at Buckhead Pet Pals, Atlanta's premier pet sitting company. With over 20 years of experience in pet care, Buckhead Pet Pals treats your pets just like they do their own. Caring, trustworthy, and loyal, Shannon and her team provide the absolute best in pet care available in the Atlanta area. Give them a call, 404-303-0312. That's 404-303-0312. Or find them on the web, buckheadpetpals.com.
Damn hippie music again.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Good afternoon, Peaches. Very good. How you doing, Steve?
Yeah, good, man. Been good.
Good. We were talking a while ago about dog tricks, and you were going,
Yes, sir.
Roxy can do most all of them, but you ain't going to fool with teaching Roxy to do the rest of them, because why?
Well,
I
because,
get it.
yeah, go ahead.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But somebody sent me, I don't know who sent this, said those are also the tricks wives teach their husbands.
Yeah.
Sit. Roll over. What? Okay. Speak. Really? You want to hear me? Lie down. Okay. Oh, every couple fights. True. Marriage counselors say you should establish some ground rules for when you disagree with your mate, so you don't hurt your relationship, because you can damage your relationship and that kind of stuff. And the rules include sit, stay. No, those aren't the rules. Not insulting each other. Yeah. Not walking away in the middle of an argument. Come on, fight it out. Stay right there. No threatening to leave each other. I can't put up with this. Wow, boy. Don't do that. And absolutely no yelling at each other. Came out of Psychology Today magazine. And I'm just telling you right now, I don't want my relationship to go away, and it ain't gonna. And I thoroughly believe in my heart of hearts that it ain't gonna go away. But I was kind of thinking about y'all and y'all's relationship. I mean, there are people actually listening to this that we give a damn about. And I wouldn't want y'all to do that to your relationship.
It's good.
And an amen would come from Steve Mitchell. Steve?
That would be a big amen.
Yes, thank you.
That's good advice, brother. I mean, seriously.
Well, and it's none of my business, really. I get that. It's none of my business. But y'all ain't, in the bottom line, the grand scheme of things, we're not each other's business, but we choose to make ourselves our business. And because we care for each other and care for our listeners and the people that give us a moment and the blessing of their time. I appreciate y'all, and I wouldn't want y'all to screw your lives up. Okay, that's that. What do you want to do now?
Looking out for one another. That's what you're doing here, Mr. Moby.
That's it.
Yeah.
But that is a good thing Steve would say, and I'd go amen.
Amen.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
We do amens back and forth all day long.
Well, because it's true. You know what? I found this morning. Where'd I put it? Got it right here. This morning, right here at the end of the show, too. If we're going to do it, let's do it now.
All right.
I found a daily prayer that I get sent because
Okay.
every morning in Mississippi, in the Delta region of Mississippi, I do the Moby in the morning show.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just me. Imagine what we're doing right here without Mitchell. It's just me talking. And we in commercial breaks. We're God, you wouldn't believe the classic country music the station plays. I don't get to hear it because I'm just doing the voice tracks of Moby in the morning, you know. But God, the music that the station plays, classic country music. We're talking about earlier today, Ernest Tubb. You know, it's not that far back, but whatever. Yeah, in events each day. In the early in the show, very early in the show, there's Central Time over there. And early in the show, I do the daily prayer and I have a child that does the Pledge of Allegiance. It's the only time there's two voices on there. It's me and a 3-year-old, you know, but they're doing the Pledge of Allegiance. And it's sweet. It's a sweet broadcast, something you'd expect on a classic country music radio station. And me loving them. And every now and then they let me know they love me back. And that's cool. But the prayer that came today, it's wonderful. You know, may I do that?
Yes.
Okay. Today's prayer. Father, thank you for your presence in my life. Thank you for the strength and endurance that you give me. Strength and endurance. Sure. Amen. It ain't time for that yet, but dang. I pray that it will produce the patience that I need to move forward. In your holy name, amen. Wasn't it a good one?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You bet. You know, yeah, and thank y'all for listening to it. There were probably some computers that just clicked off, but I don't care. Well, I care, but you know.
Yeah, you do, but you don't.
I do, but I felt like that's good. We all need to hear that kind of stuff.
Yeah. If you
what are you doing now?
Yeah. You know, this weekend. You know what's happening this weekend? Besides Halloween.
Saturday. What? Oh, yeah, it was okay.
We're falling back with our time.
Oh, was that this weekend? Now, you know what?
Yep.
If I had known it slipped by me. And also, we'll get a call.
Oh my God.
But also on Halloween is the first full moon on Halloween.
Oh boy.
Almost 20 years. And it's going to be about 20 before there's another one. Hello.
Oh, good. This is live.
Yes, is Grace available?
Is Grace available? Nah, but I love her. That great girl. 18, just turned 18 years old, but she's not here right now. She's at work. She's earning money for her dad. She's earning money for her daddy.
Oh, I got you, sir. Just tell her Gary with PETA called.
Who called?
Gary with PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals.
People eating tasty animals. Yeah, I've heard that. But, but Gary, you know what? She is a big fan of your organization. I, on the other hand, am not. But I think it's kind of funny. Good for y'all. Whatever you do,
eating
that's fine.
tasty animals. That's funny.
But in any event, Gary, thank you for calling. And when you talk to Grace, you say, man, your dad's a butthead. She'll say, I know.
I could tell that,
Okay. I've enjoyed talking to you, Gary. But are you a vegetarian?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not a vegetarian.
Me neither. But you know what? God gave us those critters to eat. That's protein on the hoof. Absolutely. But I'm thinking, Gary. But correct me if I'm wrong. You wouldn't want to go deer hunting with me.
You hunt too?
Do what, buddy?
You said you deer hunt, sir?
Oh yeah, I love seeing those brown eyes crumpled helplessly in a puddle of blood. Can't help it. To me, it's a beautiful picture.
Oh no.
Do what? Do what, buddy? What'd you say, Gary? Say it again.
Oh, he's gone.
He hung up.
Yeah, he did.
And that puddle of blood got him.
Yeah, he hung up.
Was it just me? Or
You made PETA hang up. Actually,
and
he probably.
laughed, but he laughed.
I'm sure there's no laughing in the PETA call center.
Maybe not.
And so Gary had to get off the phone because you were making him laugh. So
it's kind of funny, though. Don't you think it's
dude,
kind of funny?
that was kind of funny.
Yeah,
So
I kinda thought it was. And it was that. See, wow, that was like the call of the day.
yeah, that was.
See that? Why is this funny? Well, this is why it's funny.
Yeah.
It is funny.
If these people only knew, I think
What?
that maybe technically we're supposed to say something like, "Hey, you're on the air." No, but who
But they
cares?
call it.
Nobody's listening. There's
But the
only-
thing of it is, I think the law is if they call you and you answer the phone, you own the call.
well, okay, yeah, I
That
believe you're
that
right.
is that call is
I
your
believe you're right.
property.
And by the way, who am I kidding? They record their calls all the time.
Peter does.
Yeah, all these outgoing call services, these call centers, they record everything.
But
So
Gracie did join PETA.
yeah,
But telling him people eating tasty animals, he
that was
laughed.
funny.
Okay.
That was pretty funny. I don't think he got that one at the beginning, at the
'Cause
outset.
he wasn't expecting somebody to be messing with him on the phone.
Exactly.
But he got to laughing eventually.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
That probably made his day right there, buddy. So there you go.
Because basically it's a pretty boring job.
Yeah, exactly. Calling PETA,
Okay.
kind of begging for money.
Well, he wasn't calling me begging for money. He was wanting to talk to Grace, and Grace is a member of the organization.
Right, and that was
and she's a fan of it, and I'm not, and she knows that. And she don't want to go deer hunting with me.
Yeah.
But you know what? If my two children, my son would go. Me and Jonah went deer hunting a lot,
Mhm.
and that was a good childhood for him. And her childhood is for a few years there was the K-pop bands, and now it's heavy metal. Whatever. Whatever. I lost her some years ago. She has no idea. Dora was a big thing for a while.
Wow.
Dora the Explorer.
You're getting all misty-eyed and reminiscent on us, pal.
No, I'm not misty-eyed at all. Let's see, bless her heart.
Yeah, I know but you're realizing now she's 18, and now she's crossing over into adulthood, and
she's got a good memory too. She remembers that stuff. She remembers how that felt. That was a big thing for her back in the day. I was trying to push back away from this counter.
Yeah.
My chair ain't rolling real good.
Yeah, neither's the rest of you. So
No,
yeah,
yeah, that ain't very funny.
No.
How about a more sex secret?
A what?
More sex, the secret to it.
Okay.
You're single, ain't you, Steve?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
All right.
Let it rip.
You want to hear it? Get a pen. You're going to want to take notes.
All right, I'm paying attention.
Here are some signs that you're not a romantic guy, Steve.
I'm listening.
See, it didn't actually say Steve here.
Yeah, I hear you.
But everybody listening was thinking it.
Mm.
Even they don't want to hurt your feelings.
Get on with it.
Here are some signs that you're not a romantic guy, Steve.
Get on with it.
I get that. Well, you celebrate your anniversary at a buffet. It's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
You buy her flowers from a convenience store. Okay. All the ingredients for your romantic dinner, all your ingredients for your romantic dinner requires a can opener.
Oh.
Right. You okay?
I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You only buy her chocolates when they're on sale, and that's at least twice a year. And you're not a romantic guy if your idea of a chick flick is the latest from the lesbian porn library.
Well, technically, that is a chick flick. Technically.
Yes, it is. It came out of askmen.com.
Well, there you go. They're considering the source.
We only got a couple minutes left. You don't get one in?
No, actually, we got time just for one. Just for one. Can you squeeze? Can you squeeze one in?
Do you want to be like the closing act?
No. Go ahead. If you've got one, I've got one real quick. But
I've always got one.
I know. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm never not prepared for one. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Let it rip.
Wait a minute. I just did that one.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Time is up.
I really marked
tick, tick, tick.
I just marked it off. Tick, tick. Yeah, tick, tock, tick, tock. Kiss my. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, one of the best things, Steve, this is good news for you. To wind up the show with, this is good news.
Great.
One of the best things about being single, not having to share bed covers.
Dig it.
Oh man, you've done that before. I mean,
Dig
you've
it.
had girls spend the night occasionally, haven't you?
Dig it. Continue.
Okay.
Continue.
26% of single men and women recently polled about sharing the bed cover. And the biggest thing that made the list, no meddling in-laws.
Well, there's that.
Yeah, you were here for Grace's birthday, right?
Mm-hmm.
You met my in-laws.
Mm-hmm.
Need I say more?
Well, I did notice a little vibe in the air when I walked in.
Yeah, dad-in-law and me got crossways.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. How about the time, Steve? We're getting close
Yeah,
to
we're
being
fixing.
there.
We're commencing to fire up the theme music to get on out of here. You know what I mean?
I'm good. I'm ready.
Yeah. So, but it's been
waiting on you, baby.
It's been a good day. Appreciate you, buddy. Understand you have a
buddy.
doctor's appointment tomorrow. So tomorrow
yeah,
will be.
We're going to be doing a rerun show.
Tomorrow will be an encore performance.
Basically
of this,
means a rerun.
show. And
But it's going to be a good one.
It will be.
It's one that Mitchell will pick out. If the producer says it's a good one, it's going to be good.
It will be a airworthy show from the past. And that'll be
Good.
tomorrow.
There haven't been many of those.
And then we'll be back here live on Wednesday. Today's show, the video will be available right away on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And the show repeats it for today. And that's it. We're done.
Okay.
We're out of here.
Love everybody to death. Well, I'll be looking at Facebook posts for a few minutes till Steve turns the thing off, and then I'm gone. I can't look at Facebook.
Yeah, you
posts.
can. They're still there. You just
I can't see new ones coming in. I can't respond to them.
Okay. Well, they won't. Okay, whatever. All right. So everybody have a great day.
I don't give a crap. After a certain period of time, when Steve cuts the thing off, I quit playing with it. How's that?
Okay. Have a great
leave
day.
now? Can I say goodbye?
Yeah. Have a great. Thank you, brother. Love you, and we'll see you later.
Yes, sir, Mr. President. Do you think we're getting close to a vaccine?
We're getting close to a vaccine, and I've asked the FDA to make a vaccine in a suppository form. That way I can tell Dr. Fauci to stick it up his.
This is your president and the men, and getting ready for the Newsmaker Line pre-election comedy special Saturday, October 31st at House Grill in Roswell. We'll be celebrating my certain re-election with great comedy, surprise guests, and even some special Halloween songs.
The Georgia Radio Hall of Fame. I'm not sure how they got their name. Part-time losers they like to induct, while guys like us are totally out of luck.
Safe distancing guidelines will be practiced. Get your tickets now. Visit newsmakerline.com or call 678-829-SHOW. That's 678-829-SHOW.